Bet. All right, bro. So look, where did you cut out from before you like what was the last thing you heard?
Oh, you were talking about the inverse on the 1 minute time frame on top of what was it? He was saying on a 1 minute time frame about looking for entries, and then how we could have got into a trade right there by that midpoint way because it traded out of that zone.
Okay, so about how long ago did you leave the chat? Because I don't get notified when people join or leave.
Uh, I got the phone call. I got the phone call at like 12:33 and stayed on the phone for 8 minutes.
So what? Because right now it's 1:45 a.m. for me.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So, do you like this is I'm just an hour behind you.
Okay.
So
So
for you, it was like 1:33.
so like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Dang, bro, I did not know you left, bro. I was just talking now. I do got it recorded,
yeah. I
but
had left a message on the chat, but like I ain't know
did
you
you
couldn't see it.
in
Yeah,
Yap?
yeah. I was like, hey, bro, I just got a phone call. Like, whatever. Hold on, let me see if what it pops up for you when I leave a message, so we can figure that part out. So you'll know for future references when this
Yeah,
shit
because I think you can. I think there should be a
rolls.
way where like you can. I think this bubble up here. Show chat.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's like a bubble chat right here. I don't know if you can bring up old previous chat. So if I say you, it pop up for you.
Um.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. It pops up here, but I don't get like the notification. Here, I have my second laptop next to me. I'll just turn that on and I'll have the chat up. This is actually why I have two laptops, just for stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, I just been locked in, bro. Like I've just been growing my trading, trying to get better every day, and I've come a long way. Like even from now to like 3 months ago, like I feel like I've gotten like three times as good.
Yeah, bro. Once I seen you like harp on it. Oh yeah, I know I told you in the DM, bro, but congratulations on like sticking through with your word. You know, God's word and being firm and disciplined on that. Like to see you get married and then see you going into your training journey, you keep growing and growing, growing. It's just real cool to see. I'm not even kidding. It's just like real cool to
For
see.
real, bro. Yo, I appreciate that, bro.
It's like real dope to see. Real dope to see it. It's real dope to see. If you know, you know.
It's facts, bro.
My,
Yo,
my boy
message.
was on a job trading.
Oh yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro. This before I was even trading on the laptop, bro. I was trading on the phone at work on
And you
all.
still be working hard at work.
That's facts, bro. Nah, I was working so hard, bro. They was they was telling me I'm working too hard.
Yeah, like realize Nick gotta go home. He got too many hours.
Yeah,
He the only one that want to work.
hey, I was locked in, bro.
Bro, I do not miss that place, bro.
Nah, I don't either, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dennis
We
hit
had
me up,
fun though.
bro. Dennis hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, let me hold $25." He never paid me back, bro. I cashed out him. This is like 2 months ago, bro. Like it was no, actually it's like a month ago. Like he just sent me a message. He requested 25 on Cash App, and he's like, please, I'm broke. And I sent it to him. Then like 2 weeks later, because I know you get paid every other Friday. I requested it back, and he ain't never hit it. He ain't never sent it back.
God, Dennis, Dennis.
Yeah, bro. It's all good though. It's just $25. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, now text in the Yap channel. Because I feel like if I go to the if I click on members voice. Or wait, actually, let me see if I can open chat. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I can see chat. Alrighty. I got chat. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear
All
you.
right, bet. Yeah, because I didn't want to accidentally join voice from my other laptop. All right. Um, but yeah, so that's a lot of stuff that you missed. But let me break down like something like this. Okay, hold up. Um, or no, no, I'll go here to break down like the full trade. So, um, I'll finish talking about what I was talking about, and then I'll go back. So, like for example here, um, when you have like lows like this, because this is our main profit target
Yeah.
from that weekly, and we haven't hit it yet, and this is like a new day open. So we open up price right here. We come up to a 1 hour order block, and we reject down, which is fine. And then as price takes out lows, or not even lows, just as price approaches a key level like an order block, a lows, equal lows, a fair value gap, you want to watch how price reacts. Because when I first started learning about this stuff, like a year and a half ago, um, I would just enter as soon as we hit the level, like, and it works a lot of the time, but to like really improve your profitability and really just like improve your win rate, you want to wait for confirmation. So, um, for example, we have these lows here. Price came down, and the same thing with this is how a lot of people will lose trading ICT, is because they'll just enter on on any fair value gap. But you want to watch how does price react to the fair value gap. See, because here, if you would have took this trade, you would have lost that trade huge, and then people would wonder why. But it's because we want to wait till how it reacts. Because sure, we have a fair value gap here, but you can disregard these equal lows that looks like it's in a trend line. So the trend line traders, and there's so many stops here. After a move up like this, there's going to be multiple stops all in here. So we want to wait and watch price come down. Okay, how do we come down? All right, we trade way below the midpoint. The midpoints are very important of a fair value gap. We close under the midpoint, which is letting you know price is probably going to go lower. And then as we approach like an important level, if price doesn't hold that level, then you start looking at the next level. So as we come down here, we retrace into it, send lower. You can expect price to be coming down to these lows, which I will mark these out. Just mark these lows out just like that. I'll just mark out the lowest low, all these lows, and then we watch price come down in here, and we watch the reaction. So we come down to these lows, dip down, send higher. You don't just want to enter, even though our price target is up here, even though we know price is going to come up here, we want to wait. We take out the lows. What do we do? How do we react? We send lower. We come up. We're still waiting. We're not getting into a trade. We have a gap right here. We wait and watch. How do we react to the gap? So we come into the gap, wick into it. The bodies close well below the midpoint, showing weakness. So now we say, okay, well, let's look for the next level. These lows right here. These equal lows. And then price comes down below those equal lows, and now we wait. How does it react? We come down below these equal lows. Huge displacement up and above a swing high. And we have this level that hasn't been taken yet. And then these highs as well. You can get into that trade. Now, with something like that, then that's when you can instantly enter into a fair value gap. So we could have entered into a few different things. We could have waited. We could have entered it on this fair value gap. Or we could have entered in on this one right here. Now that is, and that's not actually a wide stop. We could put our stop like the halfway point right here. So it would look something like this. So we're entering right here. Oh, our first price target is these highs right here, and our main price target is right there. We can put our stop right below the candle that made the gap, and we would enter as soon as we touch into that gap right there. Now that's a 40-point stop. Now you can definitely condense that down on a lower time frame, but 40-point stop, 50-point stop is not bad for a 5R. And so you're risking 40 points to make 200. And just on one single contract, just even like a micro, is $200 per 100 points. So you're risking about $100 to make 400, and then you would have scaled out, took your first profit target there, and then you would have rode price up to your next price target. And then we hit that price target, and then we send lower. And then on this one, we could even go down to a lower time frame where we at Monday 10th, November 10th. Just remove that. All right. So as we come up here, take out all these highs. Um, and also another thing is when there is actually like a huge fair value gap, you can actually use the fibs. I'll show you that right after this. Uh, but yeah, so we have that. We had that 5-minute gap. We dropped into it right there. You could have allowed price to drop into this gap as well. Um, so yeah, and I don't even think that's a bad risk. 40 points to make 200 points. And then say price came up here, you missed that entry. As soon as we came up here, after seeing all this and have all these confirmations, and we come up here, take out that order block, you could have entered right there, and you see there's not really any fair value gap in here. If there's no fair value gap and no order block, which there's kind of like an order block. I mean, there's that one you could have entered in, so could have entered it on, or this order block right here, last candle before the move up, come down, close perfectly above it. That next candle, you could have entered right there, and that would have definitely tightened your risk down, because you could have had your risk right to the midway point of this wick.
That's two entries.
Yep, and then your profit target's up there at these highs. First profit target above these highs to the left. That's 4R, and then your final profit target up here, 6R. And you're only risking like 15 points, 15, 20 points to make um, just off the first TP, like 130 points to 20-point risk. So in dollar amount, like 200, like $250, and you're risking like $60.
Yeah, that's another thing. When I get back to trading, I'm gonna have to go to the E-mini charts or really trade E-mini instead of trading. 'Cause I ain't even do. I didn't. So the only thing that I don't like about E-mini is the brokerage fee, depending on who your broker is.
So the fee is
It's higher on the E-mini versus regular.
yeah. So I don't trade minis. Um,
Okay.
I trade micros because micros are $100 per contract, and the commission is 35 cents.
Okay.
And and 10 micros equal one mini. So another thing I like about micros is if you're buying a mini, you basically bought 10 micros, and that's the lowest you can buy is one contract on a mini. But with a micro, you can buy like two or three contracts, and that's really all you need. Like one contract here, you're making 240, and that's in 30 minutes. 240 in 30 minutes off one contract, risking $50 to make 240.
That's great. 30. That's actually really good.
Yeah, yeah, like
That's
that.
a
That's
whole. That's a whole shift.
Yeah, yeah, and then all you gotta do is find consistency, build those good habits, and then you start scaling up to two contracts, three contracts, and then once you really start really start going crazy with it, then at that point then you can scale up, um, like because I've seen people that are buying like 15, 20, sometimes 60 minis, and they're like I don't know if you heard, but bro, Lonzo, one of the dudes that like I was in his Discord like years ago. Like, bro made like 1.7 million in 3 days.
That's gracious.
Yeah, and
That's
and,
just
and he did
crazy.
he did it live, and I know it's legit because I've been in his Discord for years.
That's what I don't think. That's one thing that I also tell people with trading. Like once you've, like I tell people all the time because they ask me like, "Is it real?" And I'm like, "Yes, bro." Like once you see it, like once you see that this is limitless. Like I said, the year that I had my most success, I made $40,000 in 2 months
It's crazy.
from $2,000. Like once I seen that and it's real, like once those you see those numbers and they hit you, like it is different. Like so I don't never doubt that it isn't work.
Look at my run from my what was it? I'll call it the car spa stock run when I was trading a live account.
Really,
Yeah, look, 372%, and that was just in 3 months. 20K.
that's crazy, bro. That was crazy.
Bro, the three almost 400% in 3 months is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. You was on it though, bro.
Look at that P&L
You was
curve
on
though.
it. Getting better and better and better and better.
See, but I've and then we gotta talk about the trading setup, yo.
They they wasn't there. They wasn't there.
Nah, that's facts, bro.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I do this working with y'all though. The crew. Like anytime that they allowed, like it was just us there. Like me and then whoever else was there. It was fun, bro. That's what I think. That was my biggest thing. Making sure the environment was enjoyable. Because if you have fun while you work, you don't want to work.
Yeah,
Like I said, as long as y'all do y'all job, y'all can do what the hell y'all want to.
bro.
For
Nah,
real.
I just remembered, bro. Not only was I working crazy hours and trading, bro, I had a whole car detailing business out the car wash, but it got
For
shut down. It
real.
got shut down, but hey, I was going crazy with it.
That's what I'm saying. They was hating on you. They was hating on the hustle, bro.
They really was.
I used to, I used to try to defend you all the time. I would be like, bro, he doing, let him do his thing. He ain't bothering nobody.
Appreciate that, brother. But look, when there's like say right here that there is no order block and it was just straight green candles, that's when like so if you don't see an order block, you can use a fair value gap. If you don't see a fair value gap or order block, then you can use the Fibonacci retracement, and then you for the fib you just set your levels to you just take off everything and set your levels to 62 and 79% retracement. So those that can offer entry too. So then you take it from the low to the high. Really, you want to go like the bodies, the body of the candle to the high for the price leg. and you just drag it over. So it went from this body load to that. And if there were no order blocks for value gaps, look where we dipped into at 62 to 79% retracement level.
That's crazy. I think like I'm amazed by this only because like you're breaking it down and you seeing stuff. Like once you have your strategy and you stick with it and you perfect your craft, like you'll be able to notice the stuff like this. I've been on the game for almost a year now, so it's just like seeing this shit again is like it's like wow.
I feel that, bro, and I've been just perfecting my strategy, like taking all these different pieces and just like kind of trying to make it my own.
Yeah, bro, you doing it, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. For real, for real.
Appreciate that, bro. But look, bro,
Real life.
whenever you get back to it, you said what?
I'm real life proud of you, bro. This is crazy.
I really
I was like, he
appreciate
doing
that.
all this with it. He getting my disc. He's getting his Discord going. I'm gonna tell my brother about you. My older brother, he's trading, so I'm gonna tell him like, hey, cause I already you talked to my older brother when we was at Food Lion. Him,
I don't know
y'all
if I
met from
recall.
yeah, it was my older brother.
He works at Food Lion, or he was just there.
No. It's when we had went to Food Line. He was on the phone. I remember he was in the car with me. I think I was giving you a ride home. He had to go get some dog food, I believe. Is it the dog food or I was giving you a ride home from work and I was like, hey, I gotta go to Food Line real quick. And we had went and cause I was telling my brother about you. Cause that's when I was like going back into the faith because I was talking about you to my brother like, yeah, he's always bringing up Jesus and it like planted the seed and I was like yeah he trades too and then I was like man I'd like to meet him and y'all was on the conversation y'all was talking on the phone I was like yeah Nick I was like damn my brother I was like my friend Nick this is what I was telling you about
I
and y'all
remember that.
talked about God y'all talked about God talked about God and stuff so it was pretty cool but yeah I'm gonna tell my brother like I'm gonna tell people I'm gonna bring people to you bro. So
Bet.
if you make posts, I'll share them too.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I actually made you a light. I gave you a free lifetime membership.
Oh, I ain't even know that, bro. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
Brad.
that,
That's
bro.
why. Yeah, that's why your name is Yellow. Give you that free lifetime membership, brother. The Discord.
I, I appreciate that, bro. I'm still gonna bring you.
I bet appreciate that. Look, right now, there's literally like no one like there's only like one or two people that watch the streams. But soon, bruh, Discord gonna be lit. Like I'm kind of slept on right now. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's good though. That's that it's part of the testimony. You start somewhere. Enjoy the journey, bro. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep showing up on streams. You keep announcing that you're going on streams, and it's gonna grow. You gotta start somewhere, and you're doing it. Keep working on your
Absolutely, bruh.
craft, bro. Keep working on your craft and keep showing up. With everything being so visual in today's world, and then, dude, you keep perfecting your craft, and the way you just broke that down to me, you know, and I think that's where, because a lot of people gonna be coming in with curiosity, like, oh, okay, how do you do this? You're gonna have to once you get to the point to where you start getting new people and you have a familiar like your mentorships you can kind of treat as like you're doing with me. Okay, where are you at? Do you remember this? Do you remember that? But once you start posting and you gonna have new people coming along the trade, they can come on a live stream and pay attention and watch, but you're gonna have to make sure, like, hey, this is the beginners, this is for my beginners. Like you probably have to set days aside for the beginners and then like, hey, this day is for the beginners, this day is for the intermediate and people that are more familiar with terminology. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah,
then once you
yeah.
grow, yeah, yeah, once you grow your brand, you can have somebody teaching the basics while you teach, the intermediate.
That'll be lit, bro. Yo, but look, look. I'm gonna show you. remind me, because I'm gonna show you right after I show you this. I'm gonna show you how to like, because there's certain times where you'll have like a huge fair value gap of like 300 points, and it's like where you enter on that. You can basically use the fib tool for that. But look, bro, whenever you get back to trading, you're gonna have to go ahead and go to any firm like Apex or so you got Apex. You can get a funded account from them. It's like really the prices depend. It's like you can get these on a sale. They're like usually 187, but you can get them like on sale for like 30, like $70, and it's like a $40 activation fee. They got Tradeify. Yes, they also got Tradeify here, bruh. Um, they got these accounts. Let me exit some of these tabs. Don't want my stream to crash. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Okay. All right. I actually remember this dude because he used to be big on Twitter, and he was a trader, and he started his own firm. But yeah, so for this one, you got your 150K accounts, 100K, 50K. These are actually your instantly lightning funded. Where with these, you just pay a one-time fee. You don't even have to go through an evaluation process. It's just instantly funded. They all have their different rules. Um, but what I highly recommend is my favorite firm is no, they have a lot like Alpha Futures funded next. But what I personally use is Take Profit Trader because with this firm like changed the game. So for one, um, you have your 25K account, 50K, 75K, 100K, 150K. Are you familiar at all with prop firms?
Yeah, yeah, I'm familiar with them. I haven't tried one. Or did no, I did try one while I was doing my trade school, but I was doing good until I had failed the evaluation phase. I had like one really bad day because I wasn't paying attention to my charts. Like I had set it up, the trade was in profit, but I was in school. And I forgot, and I was like, oh snap. I'm real bad with stop losses, but that's because that's when I was in like my FOMO and my survival mode, trying to trade, with money that I needed.
Yeah, it's not easy doing that.
Yeah,
It's and that's what really helped. Like when I was working those two jobs, it's like my jobs cover way more than my bills, so I don't even have to make money from trading. So it was just all like stress free.
yeah. And that's where I'm at now. Like I want this to be stress free, like it was when I did make all that money. And I know my last day of school is December 15th. So I'm like, okay, for the month of December, I'm gonna be locked in,
Oh, this
so I can.
this year you about to get back into trading in December?
Oh yeah,
Oh, bet.
I've been thinking about it heavy.
So you've not been trading at
Yeah.
all.
No, I haven't. Like I'll look at the charts every now and then. Like I'll keep up with it, but I still haven't like traded since. But I haven't traded since like I'd probably say my last trade was in like the either yeah that like close to somewhere to the end of 2024, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to take a long break, bro. I had to get with me moving back to Texas and going through a breakup and adjusting, bro. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do when I get out here. Like I was like, I gotta trading is the last thing on my mind because I was just like, it's just gonna make it more stressful. I was like, I gotta get what's going on outside together.
Yeah, that stuff is hard, especially going through breakups, bro. Like, I'm going through a whole bunch of stuff outside the charts right now too. Like, I haven't even seen my daughter in a year, bro. This girl, she blocked as soon as
Yeah,
as soon as I closed the court case, she blocked me and everything. So now I gotta go back to court.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. But hey,
They still out here in Texas.
Yeah, yeah, they somewhere out there in Texas. And then, but yeah, a whole bunch of stuff been going on for me. But I just been focused, locking in, using it as an opportunity, bruh. Cause I noticed with me, bruh, every time I get close to like everywhere where I'm going, I'll meet a girl, and then my life will just kind of start going downhill. My trade will go downhill, and then I'll like get rid of all that, lock in, focus, and then I'll meet another girl, and then the same thing will happen. So, um, yeah, that's
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
trying to
spend your
stay away
time
from that.
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Because
just
if the devil can't reach you, he'll send a nice, pretty girl to get in your
he
head.
really does, man. I had to learn that the hard way, bro. Ooh wee. But yeah, like, man, I was just like, yeah, put your, you gotta keep putting your own, keep putting yourself first, well, God first, most definitely, and then yourself. You gotta take care of yourself, especially as a man. Especially as a man, you have to take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, everything else around you gonna fall.
You're right about that.
But structure, 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 man. That's another thing. Don't compromise to the point to where you get to losing yourself.
Yeah, that's a big thing
Every
there.
time, yeah, every time you compromise, you going against yourself. Like if you are like in a relationship, whatever marriage, you gonna have to compromise, obviously. But outside of that, don't compromise too much. It's okay to compromise, but just don't compromise too much.
I feel that, and I've been in relationships where it's like, even the last one that I was in, like I'm not in one right now, but it was like it should be like, oh, you're like all you do is trade and look at those charts. Like I'm trying to lock in, and yes, it was like a thing. She was trying to like pull me away from trading, um, and it was a whole bunch that wasn't even half. It was a lot of other stuff, but we chilling right now. But yeah, with these accounts right here, it's 3K profit target. You can buy 60 micros, no daily loss limit. Your drawdown, you'll lose the account if you lose more than 2K. And the thing about this is these are actually daily payouts. Like, so after you pass this, you'll get the funded account, and on the funded, every dollar after 2K you can withdraw. So your first goal is to make 2K, and then you can withdraw. Like, so it's basically like a 50K cash account for $100.
That's dope. That's dope for real.
And that's what I personally recommend. I'm
Is
here
that what
on.
you're doing now, brother?
Yeah, I'm trading on a 50K right now.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
You can withdraw everything after. Like that's how I was getting those withdrawals. I was going through Apex. I just had gotten the prop firm team, so I was trying out all the firms. Take profit's definitely the one that I like the most. I'm actually try to like not withdraw everything and just slowly build the account up so I can get to like 40, 50K withdrawals.
Yeah, bro. Slow and steady. Slow and steady
Yeah.
wins the race.
So right
Make sure
here.
you and make sure you know the IRS.gov
Oh
for
yeah,
them taxes.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm saving 30% of everything.
Yeah, bro. There you go.
But look,
There
so
you go.
so right here, we took out that low, and then we came up, and then we want to see how price reacts. So to this order block right here, you see we kind of trade through the midpoint, rebalance, trade higher, and then that next area is this order block right here. We want to see how we react to it. We trade higher, and then how we trade this order block, and then right there, this is where you could have entered in the trade for a low risk. And I'll actually pull that up on trading view as well. Let's see where we're at here. So we got an order block right here.
because that order block, that candle was on a bullish one, and then the price started going down.
Yeah, so this is the order block that started the move down. And then we took out the low, came up, and we want to see. So our important levels are the order blocks, this order block, this one, and this one. We came up, trade through that one, rebalance in the fair value gap, trade higher, so you can know that we're headed for this one. And then how do we react to that one? Because we can actually engulf this order block too. So come up to this one, instantly reject, come lower, create a fair value gap. How do we react to this fair value gap right here? We trade through the midpoint, dip down, come down, leave this low intact, and then trade back up. That's you could enter right there, or you could even enter right after you've seen this rejection of the order block. You could have entered right as we dip back in. Now that one would have been not as high probable. You would have had you had a much less risk. But if you would have waited and wait to see we take out this low with displacement and then come back, you could have entered here, and you could have put your stop right above this high, which your risk would have been like 5 more points more than that, but it would have been much higher probability.
Yeah,
And then that's why you see this right here. And then we've come back down and taken out this low. And that's what I was saying earlier. Is that if we can, that's why when I originally entered here, I took some profits out there, just so I didn't want us to just shoot up. And then we came up, because price will show you exactly what it wants to do. Just watch how it reacts to the order blocks and fair value gaps. Like we have these two order blocks right here. See, after we took out this low, we came up, didn't even want to go into that halfway point and rejected lower, and then took out another low right here. Took out this low. That right there will tell you that we're going to send lower. And then we come down, come up. And see, this is where learning ICT is where people be like, oh, ICT doesn't work because we took out a low, came up, created a low, traded up above swing highs, and come back down, and then they try to enter in on this fair value gap, and then they get stopped. Because the most important thing that comes first is higher time frame bias. Because on that higher time frame, let me go to the 5-minute. We came up to the order block and rejected. And then we have these lows here left intact. So first, the most important thing is where is price headed to? Now, if we had a bullish bias, yeah, that would have been a good trade, but our bias is bearish right now because we just rejected off that order block, and we still haven't taken out this low. Now, if this happened under this low, that would have been a much better trade, higher probability. But because really what happened was we weren't gonna rebalance in that fair value gap because all we did was come back into this order block. And stayed below the midpoint. So it only makes sense for price to reverse if we take out an important level like this low right here. Does that make sense?
oh yes, most definitely.
But oh yeah, bro, the great thing about these accounts or any prop firm is like, so this account I made like 1,200 today, is that you can actually buy five of them, five accounts, and then they'll all show up right here. I'm currently just working on one, and then I'm gonna scale up maybe next month or a few weeks from now. I'm just gonna take it slow, because I mean, one k a day, even 800 a day, even 500 a day is fine. Like
That's great.
I don't need
That's great.
$80,000 a month right now. Uh, but look, but you can get five accounts, and then you can go to click account group. You can drag them all into the group, drag them all in, and then you have a main account. You click that, and so now when I'm trading on this account, these trades instantly copy to my other account. So if I make 1K, I've actually made 5K if I have five accounts.
That's crazy. That's dope though.
And the great thing is you can
That's
actually
really dope.
have such low risk. So now I have five accounts. I can have 1,000. I can have a 1K day by just making $200 on one single account, and then it's copied to five accounts. So $200 turns into just a 1K day. Like that's
That's
crazy. And
yeah,
and
that's
it's
dope.
not hard, bro. You know how easy it is to have a good setup, low risk, and make $200 with a 50K account. Like that's very easy, bro. Like you can make 5K a week like on easy mode.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
See,
That's
but the
another thing I was
you
looking
said
into
what?
while I was trading, right? So that's another thing I was looking into while I was trading, right? Okay, $200 a day, maybe 150 a day, and just build it up for real, for real.
Yeah, because
Just
that's the
build
thing
it
you
up.
want to do in trading is you just want to build your good habits, build a foundation, and just start small, like 100 or 200 a day. Because if you can do that consistently, all it takes is just you just do the same exact thing, take the same exact trades, just scale up, buy more contracts, and buy more accounts and link them together. Like you don't need to get like 500 point moves, bro. Now I actually did have a crazy trade on stream the other day. I think it was last night actually. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me check. Let me look at this. Let me show you this. Look, so I said this yesterday at 9 p.m. I was like, take your attention to these lows because we had look at all these lows right here that had not been tapped,
Uh-huh.
and right here we have this huge fair value gap. So I took the fib retracement from the low to the high, and we came up, tapped the bottom of that order block, rejected off of the low, and then so I said that yesterday, 9/11. Take attention to these lows, and that's the 15-minute chart. And then this was that trade. That's crazy.
That's actually insane.
It is. That's like 400 points. That is crazy. And the risk that I had on that trade was so tiny. It was like 10 point risk. Let me see where it was at. It's like a 10 point risk. Let me see. I think I have it on my phone. I'll post it on Discord. I think it was right here actually. I think let me make sure. Hold on. I'll add it in chat right now. Yeah, I think it was around 2:30. Entry was like around 2:15. Yep, so it was right here. So I originally, so my first trade, you can see on the left. Hold on, I'll post the first trade. All right, so that was the first trade. I went longs. Let me section this
Okay.
stuff out. Remember what I did, and I'm glad that I always do record all this stuff. So if I ever want, I can just go back to the recordings. All right, so where are we at here? Hold up, I wonder. I might be able to do this if I pause the music real quick. I think I should just be able to bring up the stream from last night. But the question is, did I upload it? Okay, let's see here. I think the times should be right here. 3:47, 11:12. I think it might be this one. You can still see this? Let me, alright, so let me, in the recordings.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Alright, make this full screen. Yeah, it's actually so clutch to record.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. They need to have students or whatever you call it, nickname for the students. It's right there with they already pre-recorded.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if this, yeah, we pulling up Bible verses too, bruh. Streams be getting lit.
Ain't no wrong with that at all.
Alright, let's see. Oh, this was a nice trade. I was up like 100 points. I don't think this is the one that I was looking for. Yeah, no, this isn't it. But yeah, bro, I'm glad that I record all my stuff. Let me escape out of that. So it's not
I'm
that
glad
one.
too.
Could be this one. Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Like I've streamed like 4 streams and I haven't even lost one trade.
That's fire. Stay consistent. That's fire.
Let me see. Is it this one? Because I know it started with a long first. 11, 12. Let me see if there's a date on this screenshot. I gotta look for clues here. I know. I'll go into my photos, but I'll know the exact date. Yeah, bro, I'm excited for you to get back into trading, bro. I'm trying to see you clear those 10K days soon.
I'm a little bit nervous, but I am excited though. Overall, I miss it.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about. Cause once you learn the strategy, bro, I'll mentor you. Like I said, I don't even care, bro. I'll do it for free. It don't matter to me, bro. I just want to see you win. Then bro, you gonna get there. So it's November 13th.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
November 13th at 2 a.m. Yes, that should be this one actually. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. So that was the trade right there. I haven't done it. It's just And out of all the people that back it up a little bit, where I enter this trade at. Yeah, and all it really takes is, being disciplined in your life, and it bleeds into trading. If you can be disciplined in your life, you can be disciplined in trading.
Facts. Facts.
No cap. All right, so I'm looking, I'm marking out those highs right there because we had come down. Hold on, let me pause it real quick. Yeah, bro, this is my first time looking back at my old recordings. It's actually so lit. All right,
Let me throw a bus on
all right. So, right here. Hold on. Let me see, because I saw a really good angle a second ago. But so
it.
here we
Oof.
are here. And I actually called that move lower too. Okay. Find something. Yeah, you're just waiting for the move. Price keeps touching. They think that that's going to hold price above it. And they will tell you, put your stop loss right there, like this. Shut that mean. Then, as we start close, and then I'm gonna post these on YouTube if you ever want to rewatch them.
You,
And know
you
what
should,
you
brother.
want. Before you enter a trade, going with a plan and the right psychology coming. Because if you're not focused, or if you're not, having the right psychology coming into the market, you're gonna mess yourself up. That's why you want to go in with a plan.
It's fun. We gonna get it.
Go with a
And you gonna
plan.
pay for
Know what you want. Before you enter a trade, where you're gonna get in, where you're gonna get out, where if the trade, where if the idea is wrong, where you would know that the idea is wrong and you'd get out and all that, and being patient. The same way, why even if you know it's gonna go up here, or it's gonna at least reach for that, um, you want to get a good entry. You wouldn't want to enter in all in here and then see all that, and then you're risking like $100 to make $4. I don't know, it makes sense. But yeah, so price right here is this is what it does all the time. It sweeps liquidity. So we have all these lows here, all these people that entered in here trying to ride it up. They have their stop losses here, and it looks like this. They have stop losses there, below the lows. The market comes down, takes them out of the market because they think it's going to go lower, and then it formed this real objective. The same thing with here. Think about all the people who, once they saw this, got short, were trying to profit from it going down, and then they set their stops right above these highs right here. And the market came up, take them out, and then since lower, and then now we're rebalancing, and look where we come down to. Because this right here will show you, just looking at the market will show you that people buying and selling doesn't move the market, because then price would just be random, but it's not random. Because look at this order block, and this just formed. Look where price. You said what?
I was clearing my nose out.
Oh no, no, that was I didn't say that. That was my recording, the recording version of me saying that. No, actually not at all. Because if it did, you wouldn't have stuff like this. Like, see this order block? Look how price comes down and holds perfectly above the order block. Or price comes just above highs. Well, that could be explained if it was buying and selling and price coming below highs and selling. But coming down and holding perfectly above an order block, or yeah, it just wouldn't make sense. Because like I said, I have or even look at this. Look at this right here. Look, I'll clear all this stuff out. Um, Look at this order block right here, right? Yep. Look how perfect that is. And look, this that big size drop, we dipped right into that order block. Is that not crazy?
Yeah, he called it.
So look, and I actually called this. I called the drop because we have see these equal lows right here.
Uh,
Right. Can you see my mouse?
that's how it work like that.
Can you see my mouse moving on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So these equal lows right here, all these lows, and then we have an order block right here. I know price is going to go above these highs up here, but because we have these equal lows and an order block right there, I I wanted price to dip down. That's why I hadn't taken a position yet. Where did we see the order block?
Equally if it work.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I like I said, I am
Yeah,
gonna
so we
upload
see
all
this
these to YouTube.
this is what happened there. You should, bro. Most
We had
definitely
equal
you
lows
should.
right here,
Especially for the beginner aspect of
all these
things.
equal lows. Price came down, swept those, tapped into the order block, and sent higher. And that's what we're doing right now. And then we traded up, took out those highs, came back down, rebalanced in this order block, and now we'll probably go up higher.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Most definitely. Hell yeah. And the more I keep showing up and keep
Yeah,
looking at
it's
it,
not hard to learn. It's
yeah.
yo, yo, that it's hilarious because I know I sound identical to my recording voice, but that's actually not me talking right now. That's like pre-recorded.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing because you were like responding to me, but it was just like it wasn't me talking. It was just my recording.
That's real good quality.
I appreciate that, bro. It's all pretty simple. It's just like I said, the hardest thing is controlling greed, impulsiveness, doubt, fear. Um,
But that's
yeah,
crazy. This sound like you're talking to
right
me.
about that, man. Don't it? Yo, these recordings kind of A plus then, bruh.
Think he talking to me. I was like, why it sound like he far away from his phone the whole time? It's still recording.
Yeah,
I upload to my YouTube. So,
bet.
look, brother, I'm about to crash for the night.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, bro. It's
All right,
too
bet.
funky over here. And I took that Benadryl. I do appreciate it. I will be back. And
All right,
I'm gonna
bet.
put my post notifications on so when I know you going live when
Bet.
it's
I'll be streaming
when
every night at like midnight, and then in the morning too.
I'll say less, most definitely.
But look, I'll fast forward the trade real quick. So look, so I end up entering the trade there on that drop, waiting for the trade to play out. We take out the highs, take my profit target. And then I'll fast forward. And then the whole point while I was showing you this video was, um, oh yeah, I ended up taking short here. I ended up taking a short right there, writing it down. Like that, that's a crazy short.
Wow,
But look, bro, my risk was literally just the top of this order block. Like
that's huge.
I was risking like 2 3 points and I was aiming for these lows, but look where that trade ended up running. Hold up, let me
Yeah, that's actually insane. That was a huge. What's the name? Too fair value. Yeah.
because this is where the trade actually ended up running to. Look, that was my entry up here, bro. Hold up.
Did you hold it that long?
No. I ended up because I only had one contract, and
Okay, yeah,
I was only aiming for those lows. But anyone watching the stream, like I had already the day before I had already called out the main price target, so anyone would have felt been free to call those out. But me like a hundred point trade, like I'm cool off that. I don't need to hold all that long.
yeah. I agree. Once you get the holding too long, there's so much that could happen, bro.
But yeah, bro, that was the trade right there, and our risk was literally so low. Like our risk was like that. This is like a 24-hour trade. Like if you would have held through just the Asia session, like 18 hour.
That's actually
But
insane.
yeah, I ended up taking my profits here. It was still like a 10-hour trade. I was just aiming for these lows right here. It ended up being like a 10-hour trade, which is still crazy. 10-hour off that little risk. But yeah, brother, you said you geeked off the Benadryl though.
Hell yeah.
For a
Hell
minute
yeah.
I thought that you was smoking or something. I was like, dang, bro is high.
Oh no, I don't smoke, brother.
That's
I
good,
don't
bro.
smoke.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, I don't like feeling sluggish. Like I ain't smoked since 2023. For real, for real. Like when I first got out the military, like I dabbled back into it, but I was like, yeah, bro, this ain't for me. I gotta, this ain't for me.
Why you off the Benadryl though?
I don't, Texas weather is very bipolar,
Ah, I feel that.
and it was just like cold, and now it's hot, so like my sinuses get that, and my allergies get to acting up real bad around this time, to the point to where it keeps me awake. So I was like, I need something to help, like, so I can at least get a little sleep, a little comfort. It's been bad today. It started. It's been like I think started on Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. It started, and I was like, yeah, I ain't feeling this.
Man, hope you feel better, brother.
Thank you, bro. I really do appreciate that.
Of course.
And we back on here tomorrow night.
Yeah, bro. Look, I'm gonna be streaming. Like I said, I stream every night at midnight, and I always wait. I always wait because midnight's like the perfect time. Because real quick, I know you gotta go to sleep, but real quick, let me just show you like why I wait till
Oh, you
midnight.
fine, bro.
All right. Look, this is why I wait till midnight, bro. Because look at this. Let me clear everything out. And also, an important thing is make sure you're trading optimal conditions. Like when you see this,
Yeah, that consolidation.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're not trading that.
yeah. You can't even get no type of analysis with that.
Exactly, bro.
You
And
gambling.
that was like 5 hours of chop. It was like 5 hours. I was like, yeah, I'm either gonna wait till we break to the upside or break to the downside. I'm not trading that. And we broke down, took out the lows, came up, nice re-entry on the order block, and sent lower, took out those lows. But that was tonight. And then look at yesterday, bro. Literally the same thing. Like near market close, like up until midnight, the same thing, chop. And I was like, yeah, no, we're not trading this. We're gonna wait till we break out. Cause this type of stuff that'll drive you crazy, bro. Sitting in a trade back and forth.
No, for real. Going sideways too.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, that consolidation ain't no joke.
But yeah, brother. You it's been good talking to you, bro. It's been a minute. Seems like
I
it's been a
feel you.
minute,
It's
bro.
always good hearing from you. It's always good hearing from you, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. Likewise, bro. We gonna get you right. We gonna get the whole Discord right, bro. We're gonna have actually, I'm about to make a payout section where people can drop their payouts and profits in that chat. But yeah, we gonna get this Discord popping, bro. And I'm gonna be doing a
I'm
lot of
most
these
definitely,
free
bro. I'm
streams
rooting
too.
for you.
Bet.
I'm most definitely rooting for you. Like I said, I repost on my timeline, my story, let people know. For the ones who are interested, this is a free stream. If you're serious about mentorships, sign up for the mentorships as well. Just reach out to them.
Yeah,
And then,
bro.
yeah, I think that's that's another good business model. Like, hey, I'm taking this many mentorships. The mentorships will get, of course, they paid, so you'll be able to give them a bunch of free streams if there's people watching that can pick up what you are teaching. Like you still teach, but the mentorship, you're more hands on. You still teaching from, because people can learn by just watching your free streams, just paying attention to what you do. But your knowledge is what's going to separate from people watching because you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, bro, and and the reason why I really started this stream because I was like, oh, I want to wait till I'm like the perfect trader. But like I was in other people's discords and like for example, the dude who made like Lonzo who made 1.7 million, like I was in his Discord and bro for like a solid week, like and he's not a bad trader, but for like a solid week, like he was taking a good amount of losses, and I was like, bro, like this man is taking losses and he's still a good trader. I'm like, bro, I don't have to be a perfect trader to have a Discord. Like, I feel like I
Yeah,
have what it takes. And yeah, bro, because at the end of the day, I'm human. So there's going to be times where
it's
I
part of it.
possibly get it wrong.
It's part of it. It's part of the process. Literally, you're not gonna be a trader who doesn't lose, bro. You're gonna have them days or them weeks. Like it's very common. Like traders that I follow on Instagram, like it's very common, bro. Very common.
Yeah, bro. See, I just wanted to get to a point where like I'm like it's like I wanted to I had this certain version of myself in my head, of like this like perfect version, but I'm like, bro, that doesn't exist because I'm human. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and start this Discord because I have what it takes, and I've been doing well. Like I've had like 4 streams, and like I said, 50 point trades, 100 point trades, and they just been going great.
Keep showing up. Keep showing up to work. You know what the saying, "Good dope sell itself," and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like so. Keep doing what keep doing what you're doing, bro. You already got you already there. You made a Discord. You're doing more than somebody sitting on their hands. You started. You started.
Yeah,
Stay
bro.
consistent. Stay
See,
consistent, bro,
yep,
and
that's what
keep
I'm gonna
going.
do. I'm gonna keep going, bro,
I
because
know you
I
got
really do love trading. Like, trading is like yes, bro. Like I be thinking about trading all
you
day.
got great discipline. I think that's one thing that made me really just like after watching. I was like, man, this dude, this is like the discipline factor. Like watching you and how disciplined you were and firm on your word. That's what I admire about you, bro. Your discipline and how firm you are.
I appreciate that, bro.
Your determination. So that's why I know you're gonna get to where you're going, bro. You're gonna get that GT3.
GT3
You're gonna
RS.
get that. Yeah, I remember. It's coming, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna get it. Matter of fact, I was like, look, like I had like I think it was like my second stream had like just like 2 50 point trades in a row or like 100 point trade. I was like, man, let me go ahead. And I went on the Porsche website, started looking at Porsches on stream.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Stay determined. Stay on course. You got this shit. I know you do. From where you was to where you are now with this, you got it. You gonna do it.
I appreciate that. You can tell I've come a long way these past few months, right? This last year.
Yeah, like, bro, and that's the thing when we first start talking about it, knowledge was still good. Now, like, you've added to top of what you've learned, your confluences from explaining the order blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, and then the hardest thing that people fail to do, like the biggest, like my older brother David, his biggest thing was trying to figure out the daily. I just had it in my head.
Daily bias.
Yeah, the daily bias. That's his biggest thing. Once he hears you explain the daily bias, he gonna turn do a backflip.
Bro, I struggled
I'm
with the
serious.
daily bias for so long, bro. I was like, bro, how do I find out the daily bias, bro? But no, I finally got it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing about that daily bias. Like understanding that daily bias, whew, it'll be a lot. So like I said, I'm gonna keep showing up because as you like, I'm to the point to where I can understand the terminology. So it's just like I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna make sure I got my notebook ready for sure, for sure.
Hey, that's it, bro. Taking those notes, bro. Look, I got literally 3 notebooks filled up all the way.
I know. I remember your notebooks that you kept on you.
Yep.
I remember. I remember, bro. I got a whole training notebook that I need to start putting to work. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm excited, and I
Hey,
really
I'm
do appreciate it.
I'm excited for you, bro.
I really do appreciate this, bro. For
Of
real, for
course,
real.
bro. Anytime, bro. I just want to see people learn, bro. I just want to see people win. Like, that's all I want, bro. And if I get paid in the process, that's cool. If not, it don't really matter to me. I'm just trying to make good traders.
That's why you gonna win. That's exactly why you gonna win, bro. That's exactly why it's gonna work out for you. You're doing it with the right intentions, and you got God in your corner.
Amen to that.
I know you're gonna be straight, bro. So yeah, bro. We gonna be out here. I'm gonna be active. I'm gonna be ready and I'll be waiting, bro. It's good hearing from you, man.
It's good hearing from you
Enjoy the
too,
rest of
bro.
your night, bro.
You too, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.